All right, hello and welcome everybody. So my name is Michael and I'm going to be our host for today's Google Plus Hangout. So I'd like to say thanks everybody for tuning in. We're joined today with Aaron Kishpal, a member of the content development team. He's been with us for 6 years, so I'd like to say thanks for stopping by, Aaron. Really appreciate it.
Happy to be here, Michael.
So today, really want to focus in on what a Rosetta Studio session is. But before we get there, do you mind just explaining to me and our other viewers just how Rosetta Stone to Tally works as a whole?
Sure. Rosetta Stone to Tally is designed around three key areas. First of all, Rosetta Course, where you learn the language and you develop all of the skills you need in order to communicate with anyone who speaks that language.
Sure.
Rosetta World, where you can go in and practice and play games with other learners, and Rosetta Studio, where you and other students go and have coach-led sessions with a native speaker.
Wow. So you mean to tell me that I can actually, use the program and then have a live experience, a live chat with a Rosetta Studio coach?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
How exactly do we get to that point? How do we get to that
Sure.
part where we're communicating in our language?
Yeah. So the course is built in such a way that we build on language that you already know.
Okay.
And we use very clear photography, beautiful photography that displays the context and enables you to understand words in a sort of stepwise fashion.
Sure.
So that when you get to studio, you're well prepared and you can do it after a very short amount of time.
And Guy, what is the weather like outside in this picture?
So how long would I have to take in Rosetta Course to actually get to the point where I'm in a studio session then?
So we have studio sessions every 2 lessons.
Uh-huh.
So somewhere between an hour or 2 into the course, you'll be ready to go into your first studio session,
Wow.
which is really quite fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when I get into that studio session, is it just going to be you on the other side talking to me? Who are our native coaches that come in and teach us the language?
So if it were English, it would be someone like me. I'm not a studio coach, but we recruit native speakers of all of these languages to be our coaches, people with great personalities, really, bright, engaging teachers of the language who can help you in your language learning journey.
Hallo Jonathan.
Hallo,
Wie geht es Ihnen, Jonathan?
mir geht es gut, danke.
Sehr gut. Hallo Natasja.
Excellent. And so will it just be myself and the coach, or?
So we do have one-on-one sessions,
Okay.
but for the most part, what we do is we have 4 learners, so it's you and 3 other
Sure.
learners with a coach who you all engage and do games and do activities, all completely in the language that you're learning.
Wow. So, and I'm not sure if you mentioned this a few minutes ago. How long do studio sessions take?
Right. So studio sessions are 25 minutes long. You can squeeze one in before breakfast or before dinner or late at night. Yeah.
Is that when you wake up every morning and just knock a studio session out?
Sadly, I did not do one today.
Well,
Sometimes.
it's Monday morning. I'll forgive you for that. Okay, great. So we talked about kind of how we get to studio sessions and how they work, but can you talk to me a little bit about why they're important? Why do I need to get into this situation just a few hours after studying my language and have this conversation?
Sure. So language is all about communication.
Mm-hmm.
It's about being able to talk to somebody who you normally or you otherwise would not have been able to speak to.
Sure.
And Studio really helps you with that because so in course you're doing a lot of speaking, you're doing a lot of learning, but you're not really interacting with another person.
Right.
In Studio, you actually get to interact with another person who's speaking the language at a native level fluency, and that's really
Wow.
just a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm
Very
excited
proud.
to take a studio session now myself.
Very good.
Well, great. I just want to say thanks, Aaron, for coming by. Appreciate
Absolutely.
your insights on the studio.
Yep.
And again, thanks everybody for tuning in.